So I've already played for you a clip of Herschel Walker yesterday, not very convincingly denying a second allegation of him urging a woman to get and ultimately paying for her abortion. You saw Republican Senator Lindsey Graham just laughing in the background, laughing off the entire thing. Lindsey Graham saw this as a great opportunity to go on Fox News and to do his "I'm angry" routine. This is the same routine he did during the Brett Kavanaugh confirmation hearings, where he framed Brett Kavanaugh as the biggest victim, maybe not only in the history of the United States, but maybe the history of the world, screaming and just acting completely ridiculous. He is now doing the exact same thing. He appeared alongside Herschel Walker last night on Fox News, and he says the reason this is all happening is because everybody is scared to death about what a black Republican senator might mean to other black kids, and there may be more Republicans, and it's just scary to Democrats.
They're scared to death of Herschel Walker because if Herschel Walker becomes a Republican, maybe every other young child in America of color might want to be a Republican. That's what they're trying to do. Don't let them get away with it. TeamHerschel.com. I want the biggest night for the Herschel Walker campaign to be tonight.
Right. This is a character that Lindsey has developed. I call it the faux indignation, where he is just absolutely furious at grave injustices that don't actually exist and that are only meant to prop up bad candidates and the lies of others. And that is exactly what is happening here. Lindsey Graham is using this to try to justify that Democrats are the real racists. Democrats, they only want black people in power if they are on their side, when of course we actually know it's the Republican Party that has this very long history of only allowing very narrowly defined black folks to be part of their movement. Herschel Walker fits the bill. Take a look at more of this Lindsey Graham insanity on Fox News.
Herschel, they're beating all of our guys up, but what is it about this guy? He changes the entire narrative of the left. We're a party of racists, Sean. Me and you're a racist. The Republican Party's racist. Well, what happens when the Republican Party elects and nominates Herschel Walker, an African-American black Heisman Trophy winner, right? Olympian? It destroys the whole narrative. John James, Tim Scott, Herschel Walker. Everybody in San Francisco is going to jump off a bridge.
Now, the reality is Herschel Walker winning. First of all, Herschel Walker being nominated changes nothing about the narrative of the left. And Herschel Walker winning would change nothing about the narrative of the left. Republicans have for a long time accepted and allowed very specific minorities, useful to them in very particular ways, to try to prove how not racist they are. And in fact, they've done it with Herschel Walker, where Herschel Walker has a platform that is simply lies. He doesn't know what he's talking about on any political issue. The big issue for him was abortion, where it was absolutely pro-life. Abortion is murder, no exceptions, no exceptions, no exceptions. Turns out he now has been accused of urging multiple women and paying for multiple women to get such abortions. And now when you criticize him and you go, Walker has no clue what he's talking about, he's a liar, he's dishonest, and he's a hypocrite, they come back and go, that's racist. That's racist. You're being the racist because you're saying this guy is a hypocrite and incompetent. No, he's racist. He's incompetent and he is unqualified. And that's why we are saying it. It has nothing to do with his race. He hasn't actually said, by the way, even a single thing he would do for black folks in Georgia. Nothing. He's not actually articulated a single policy idea that he has to help black folks in Georgia. And at this point, it's just beyond belief. Lindsey Graham tries to interfere in the Herschel Walker stuff by bringing up Hunter Biden's laptop. Now, you might be saying, well, that's important because Hunter Biden, voters have to decide, are they going to vote for Hunter Biden for the position of, Hunter Biden's not running for anything.
Say anything, but as I said earlier, they mess with the wrong Georgian right now.
Well, can I say something?
Yeah.
The Hunter Biden laptop. It was supposed to be Russian disinformation. Right before the election, it was true. It got suppressed. Right before the election, you have an anonymous allegation from a lawyer in L.A. to try to affect the outcome in a Georgia race. They tried to destroy Kavanaugh because they wanted the Supreme Court seat. They're afraid of this man coming into the Senate because he would transform the Republican Party. We're not going to let him get away with it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing people I know.
Yeah, okay, he's furious. We get it, Lindsey. By the way, the only transformation that Herschel Walker would do of the Republican Party is he would continue to prove that there is no there is no standard too low below which Republican voters aren't willing to go, as long as it isn't a Democrat. You could be out there paying for abortions and unable to explain your position on any issue. But as long as you're not Raphael Warnock with a D next to your name, there is no standard below which these Republican voters won't go. Absolutely stunning stuff. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show. We'll have all of these clips there for your viewing horror, I guess I would say. Plastic is everywhere we look, and not enough is being done about it. 100 billion plastic bags are used and thrown away every year, but you can help make a change. Our sponsor, Hold On, makes trash and kitchen bags that are heavy-duty, plant-based, non-toxic, and 100% home compostable, which means they break down in weeks rather than decades. They don't fill up our landfills. They don't pollute our oceans. Their Zip Seal kitchen bags come in sandwich or gallon bag sizes to fit your needs. And the best part about Hold On bags is they work. I use them at home. They're just as good as all of the name brand bags. You fill them up, they stretch, and they don't break. Everybody uses trash bags and freezer bags. If you care about the planet, you can do something by using Hold On bags instead, and it's a really easy way to do your part. Go shop plant-based bags to replace single-use plastics all over your home. You'll save 20% when you go to holdonbags.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman. The link is down below.